Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima and I'm taking a quick look at Sorcery Saga, Curse of the Great Curry God. That's an odd name. So we're just going to quickly load my save game here. So what is Sorcery Saga, Curse of the Great Curry God? I'm just going to call it Sorcery Saga if you don't mind. So it's a dungeon crawling game. Someone on the r/Vita subreddit compared it to Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, and that's not too bad of a generalization, but it's a lot more like Shiren the Wanderer, Izuna on the DS, I remember playing a lot of that, and what was the other game called? Adventure Bar Labyrinth on PlayStation Mobile. A little tip for you, if you want to try out what a game like this is like without the cute little theme around it, go play Adventure Bar Labyrinth on PlayStation Mobile. That'll teach you a lot. So we're in Dish Town, which is our one main town, or at least as far as I'm aware, because I'm only up to the second dungeon at this point, and I'm probably going to be stuck here for a little while. So first thing to do is go and check out my room. Hello, Mr. Giant Coo. Good lord, he's so cute. It's like a giant cuddly teddy bear that eats his stuff. So we've got an item box to store our stuff in. I have absolutely nothing right now. For those of you who are familiar with this type of game, you'll know exactly why that is. Also got an item box to store stuff in. I'll be leaving all that there. We've got our study desk. Now, the spells in this game, which are also known as skills, you have to find them in the game, and then you have to make sure you get them back to your house, and then use them, and you can equip them. And they have a limited amount of uses on every floor or every time you go out. I imagine it's every time you go out. You can also change your clothes, but I don't have anything to work with yet. Also, this dress has a tail for some reason. And Giant Coo also lets you enhance all your stuff with different abilities and such. And if I just go back into that, the Shell Shield, as you see there, that one little thing that says Fire Resist, some weapons will have blank versions of that, so you can merge some weapons with other weapons to give them sort of special things about them, like that Shell Shield has fire resistance. And you've also got your money bag to store money with. You've got the world map, I'll go to that last. Smile Curry, it's your basic shop. I don't have any money on me right now, but you can see that this is a basic shop that you can go and buy stuff from. And I'm pretty sure every time you go out and then go back in, well, leave the shop and then go back in the shop, it changes the stock of the shop. So, yeah. I'll explain everything as I go along. Anyway, this is the library. We've got a few different things to work with here. Also, you can talk to pretty much an evil lord and a human girl. So that's, what, Twilight? But as you can see, you can actually talk to all the characters as well. You can view the game help, which is a very, well, it's not very detailed tutorial, but it's there, it works, it tells you what you need to know. You've also got books, this is basically your gallery or whatever. It tells you everything you need to know about specific things, like this is a Tiggeron. And it's got a voice. Okay, that's a bit odd. But yeah, this is your basic bestiary. You've also got a book that shows off all your different items. I'll explain as much about the items as I can when I'm actually playing the game. But basically, yeah, it's this is just where you check all your stuff. Here's your play history. Now, I do not understand this timer at all, because there is no goddamn way I've been playing for 7 hours when the game only just gave me a trophy for playing for an hour this morning. Even though I have been playing this game for much more than an hour, I promise you that much. I think this game is actually a little bit more buggy than one might be expecting. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I don't really know. You've also got this character theater over here. Basically, if you find specific items in the dungeons and bring them back successfully, you'll get these little cutaway gags that are a lot like the scenes in the Tales of games, or just the Tales games. I don't know what they like to call them. But anyway, let's just play one of these. I'm going to turn the sound up so you can hear the voice acting. Okay, so it looks like they don't do voice acting for these things. I'll see if I can do find some examples of voice acting later on. These gags are just like cutaway gags. They're really silly, and every time you find a new one of them, you actually get a bonus item in your inventory, which is pretty nice. Like this one got me a doll that basically lets me revive. The other one got me an ice book, and if you get more than one book of the same spell, it actually improves the spell that it teaches. So you get the first book and you learn the spell, then books afterwards you get improvements. So as you can see, the whole overall theme of this game is cutesy Japanese stuff, and I actually kind of like it. I do tend to like these kinds of things, but this is actually a really good theme in my opinion for this sort of game. It's nice and relaxed, and the game actually remains kind of difficult even with the theme, so it's really nice. So options, you can change the speed of the game. I always have it on max. You can also turn the grid on and off, which I actually like to do, but I'll keep it on, but you can turn it off, just remember that. You can save manually, but you auto-save whenever you lose a dungeon, so you kind of get screwed. Also, you can check your level 1 stats here. Kind of annoying, because whenever you're playing, you can't, actually no, I'll explain that when I'm actually playing, and also the item bag. I've got all of my valuables here. So now that we're done here, let's actually go to the world map. Now, I've got 3 dungeons unlocked here. I'm going to go to the second one, the Cerro Forest. But first, I'm going to make a trip through the Restore Maze. Now, the Restore Maze is actually a special dungeon, which I'll use to explain the mechanics of the game, and then I'll go and actually play on Cerro Forest for a little bit more of a challenge. Basically, the Restore Maze is the maze you unlock when you first die. And it's basically a small dungeon that you can use to get a lot of, you can use it to get a lot of supplies. So if you die and you lose all your shit, you can come here and get all your shit back. Or at least get some decent stuff to work with. Oh, what a wonderful start! A surprise floor! That means I can't use any items on this floor whatsoever. Okay, so this game is turn-based, so as you can see, every time I move, the enemy moves. If you press X, you attack, and of course the D-pad moves. If you hold R, you can move diagonally and save a turn. Your health regenerates automatically, but your partner's doesn't, and that's actually very important. Your partner there, Mr. Ku, here's the thing about Ku. He is practically your hunger meter and your partner at the same time. He can attack and you can throw items at him to give him his hunger back, and by throw items, I mean you can throw anything at him. You can throw weapons at him and it will increase his hunger, because he's just a big glutton. He'll eat anything. And you can't move on to the next floor without him, so you have to keep him and yourself healed up. And if you lose the game, you get thrown back to town and you lose all your stuff, except if Ku is still conscious. If he's conscious, he'll keep your weapon in your shield for you, which is really goddamn useful. I'm just hoping I find some more items so I can explain other segments of this game. But this is a dungeon that is practically loaded with items, so it's actually kind of useful. Yeah, if you're wondering, you can also press square and hold it to spin around a bit, but if you tap square, it'll actually face you in a relevant direction. So if there's an item or an enemy attacking you, pressing square will rotate you in the right direction. So let's see. I don't have much to work with right now, which is a shame. Let's see. Now, if I can throw items at him, so I can throw a potion at him just to get his health back up. I can also throw a potion at him. The item descriptions are actually kind of funny, admittedly. Let's see. Hey, it's better than a placebo. A long stick thingy used to knock over others. Using as a shield is an act of quiet desperation. But look, I can throw the shield at him, and he actually gets all his freaking hunger back. So, throwing... Not only can you throw stuff at him to, help keep him alive, you can even throw shit at him, and it'll actually give him levels. Like, this guy can level up, just like you can. See? Now he's learned intellectual. He actually gains a ton of abilities. There are a ton of different abilities Ku can have, and considering you return to level 1 every time you leave the dungeon, no matter what you do. So every time you go through, you get a random set of abilities on Ku, and those can help or hinder you. One of my favourite abilities is that he can hold 8 items, and if you retreat from the dungeon, you get to keep all of them, which is really goddamn useful. But he can get other things like stronger attacks, invulnerabilities to stuff like poisoning, and other sorts of silly things like that. And if you want to get to the other side of a room real quick, you hold circle and press in a direction, and you'll start running towards wherever you're facing. But you don't want to do that when you think there might be enemies up ahead. Otherwise, you'll run right into them, and they get a free hit. I want to stay on this floor. I want to see if there's anything else here. Now let's see, you've got a fork and a wet scroll. So this game does contain procedurally generated items. So you've got a ton of different scrolls. All your weapons have different sorts of effects. And yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of sort of roguelike-y stuff. This is a Shiren the Wanderer style game, so it comes with the territory. But yeah, that's just something you need to know. And this game is relatively luck-based. I mean, if you get a really good weapon right off the bat, you can stick with it for a really long time, especially if you go and fuse it. Oh, not another surprise floor. Oh, God. Another floor where I can't use items? That's insane. But as you can see, Ku can actually help fight enemies for you as well, which is really nice. But he does take damage to what is effectively his hunger meter, and I've been poisoned, so I just keep losing health for a little while. So yeah, this is a lot of what the game is like. Another potion, that's very useful. It's going around dungeons and finding stuff and choosing what to keep. It's always a little bit tactical in the sense that you have to choose what you want to keep and what you want to throw away. I just got an Ivy Sword. That's weird. That's like exactly the same thing that I have. So Ivy Sword plus 2, 10 Strength 3 magic, and my fancy rapier is 3 strength and 16 magic. Well, I can only use my magic so many times, so this Ivy Sword will be a ton more useful in comparison to what else I can get. You can also press select to, oh, I didn't know you could do that. So if you touch the touchscreen, it brings up the item menu. That's actually kind of useful. I didn't know that was the thing. And you can also press select and make the minimap translucent or not translucent. Alright, I've got rice. I just need a recipe thing, and I need a spice, and I can show off curry making. More rice. So it's always a good idea to come to the restore maze every time you die, because you get a ton of items, and it's kind of nice to just, you know, refresh your item supply before you go on another trip. Okay, here we go. I think that's what I need. So one of the more unique features of this game, I just got to kill this guy first, because you can't make curry if the room you're in is threatened by something. Got another dirty pot lid. Actually, I'll give that to him, because he's going to need it. Yeah, you just throw it at him, and there we go. So now we do some curry on demand. We use a recipe, a grain, and... shit, I don't have any spices. Great. Gonna have to wait until I get a spice. That'll come soon enough, though, surely. What the hell is that? A pure heart. Whoa! That's an interesting shield. I'll definitely equip that. And thankfully, you can also auto-sort your... whoops. It's a heart. Thankfully, you can also auto-sort your stuff. So if I'm just gonna throw some of these worthless weapons here, because he levels up and he gets his fullness meter back, and you can't move on without him, so you kind of have to take care of him. Level 4 and 62 HP, Jesus. Okay, that thing on the floor there is a ward. Now, wards are special in the sense that red wards have a chance of hurting you or helping you. Blue and yellow always help. Blue actually heals you up, and yellow always gives you a strength bonus. Let's see, do I have anything else I can throw at him? First thing I want to do is auto-sword. I'll throw him the magic rapier just for the hell of it. And he's gone up to level 5. I'll throw him the spoon. Just trying to free up some room in here. I can also appraise some items. Some items do come as unidentified. I think in this dungeon alone, they all they do is they automatically pick up as you know exactly what they are. Come on, spices. I need spices. Oh, a teleport book. Sweet. Transport book. That just lets you go right back to the right back to town. And also, here's a merchant up here. Does he have any spices? No, I don't think he has spices. But unfortunately... Yeah, that's a heal book. I actually kind of want that. Unfortunately, I don't think I can buy that heal book, which is a shame because I would really like to pick that up. But I don't think I can't sell anything, can I? Maybe if I drop this giant lance. I didn't mean to throw it. Oh yes, I can actually sell shit. Awesome. I want that. I'm gonna just drop everything I have and see if that's worth enough to get that book, because that will actually be really useful. Yep, I'll just sell you 300 gold worth of stuff, so I need to give him 600 gold worth of stuff more, and hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, I'll just drop this warp scroll. I'll drop, I don't want to drop that, but I'll just drop this down. Cross shield, I'll drop that. Giant lance, I'll drop it too. Please tell me that I can... You'll receive 179 gold. Oh, god damn it. I need 500 gold more. Didn't mean to throw that, but it'll sell for a fair amount. I'll drop the identify scrolls. They're not too important. That should do it. Yes, and I will take the book. Can I use the book right away to make sure I actually keep that, even though I probably will? Yes, I can. Yes, I've learned heal. Brilliant. Now when I go back, I can just apply it. Oh. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. Did not mean to do that. Not good. Better throw him something, get him back up, and... Run away! Run away! Oh, you son of a bitch! You know, there's a reason I got that transport book. Let's get out of here. Yeah, you get this report card. I am not 100% sure what that is supposed to mean, but I'm pretty sure it's just this is how you did in this sense. So let's go back to the study desk. I learned the heal spell, so now I can put it on, and it slightly restores my HP. Brilliant. So let's actually analyze my situation in terms of items here. Also, that really sucked. Let's see. Jewel Scroll, Magic Tiara, Bad Fork, a lot of rice, some potion ingredients. Okay. So, I'm going to go and actually play on the actual map, but I'm just going to stop by the shop first and sell some stuff off and buy some more stuff. There are items that are basically junk in this game that you can't really do anything else with except sell, so you can just sell it off, no problem, and, you know, you get some gold for it. Let's see what I can buy. A beast sword is kind of useless, a spoon, 2 potions. Oh, okay, we got spices here. I'm gonna buy spicy spice and Yggdrasil root. So, just so I have some, stuff to work with when I need to make my goddamn curry. Let's go back to town and make our way back out onto the world. This is going to end in abject failure because I'm nowhere near prepared for this, but let's go to Sero Forest anyway. So the main story of the game is that you have to work your way into these dungeons and get some special ingredients to make a very special bit of curry. But, yeah, that's actually kind of hard to do because this game is actually relatively challenging, and I quite like that. It's a lot of fun in this game to have some challenge in it. Alright, so now that I've cleared out the area, let's show off some curry on demand. Now, you pick a recipe, a grain, and a spice, and then you can cook it all into a curry with a very, very cute animation. Do-do-do-do-do, curry! And I've made some curry. And the curry, if it's not absolutely awful, no it's not, thank Christ. Because I actually managed to make like 5 or 6 cursed curries which do nothing but paralyze you. So that was kind of embarrassing, but you know, nothing moved. So when you eat curry, for a few turns, you get a lot of extra XP and you also get a lot of stat bonuses. Unfortunately, the curry doesn't actually last very long. As you can see, it just ran out, so I barely got across that room. So, curry is something you kind of want to save for when you need it, because it's very powerful, but doesn't last very long. And there's a lot of items in this game that are like that. I have a lot of health for this early in the game. I wonder what's giving me that. I wonder if it's the shield. But yeah, that is basically the game. Well, actually, I'll go and explain just a little bit about this, just in case I don't make it all the way through. You start off on an overworld, which is the same layout every single time, and then you go into the dungeons, which are randomly laid out. Kind of a unique way of approaching it. You'd think that they'd both be random, but okay, I can deal. More spices. This is actually a recipe for disaster, but whatever. Oh, I got more mushroom curry. I'll hold on to that because I might need it. Oh, it's got hit. So yeah, this is the game basically preparing for dungeon crawling, going dungeon crawling, dying, and then going dungeon crawling again. And I am actually really enjoying it. It's not as deep as some would say, like NetHack or Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is. It might not even be as deep as your typical set of Shira and the Wanderer games, but it's deep enough that I'm actually enjoying myself with it. It's a lot of fun to play. It's got a lot of customization behind it. There's a real urge to actually not end up dead. It's kind of nice to see it in a game these days. Like, there is actually punishment for dying. So he just took down an enemy all by himself, so, you know, gotta be proud of that. And if he starts getting really hungry, he actually starts alerting monsters around you, which could be a good or bad thing, because some monsters actually drop edible food, and some drop food that isn't really that edible. Okay, I just found a legendary staff. May want to equip that, let's see. You found a bat stick, which is actually not that useful. Let's see, whoa! That's a lot of magic power. Let's see, what else have I got to work with here? Not much else, really. Let's keep moving. More rice! I'm getting a lot of rice on this level. Dying in this game really is a major setback, to be fair, because if you lose all your items and Ku gets knocked out, you lose your weapon and your shield as well, and that can be a huge setback. Which means you really want to be able to just run from the dungeon as soon as possible. Because, I mean, goddamn, I wouldn't want to lose this this item and this weapon and this shield, because they are actually pretty decent weapons and shields. I got a fancy rapier. Let's see what that's like. Almost exactly the same as the other one I had. Bit odd. Yeah, Shade Candle, 14, 21, 4, and 16. It's kind of funny. And the idea of leveling up all the time and, you know, actually getting all those levels again, especially on Ku, when he levels up and gets his random skills. Oh man, I made another cursed curry, watch this. I actually managed to paralyze him. He's actually good for using as a test bed for stuff that you have no idea what it does. Like, there's a reason that you throw dragon meat at him straight away, because the meat is nearly inedible. And if you eat it, you actually hurt yourself. I'm just going to give him all the rice I can really afford to give him here. And black powder is actually acts like a grenade, so you never want to use black powder as a... Watch this. If I can actually throw stuff at people, you actually get things like explosive potions. And if I throw that, it actually does damage to him. So let's throw another one. And I took him out in 2 hits. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, golden honey. I can actually make something decent with that. This isn't going to work, but I'll do it anyway. He'll be cursed. No, it's royal curry. Royal curry is actually really good curry. And you you basically keep doing this. I got a dangerous shield and a designer shield. That's new. Let's see what's in the shields. Oh, that shield actually gives me a ton of extra health. Yeah, I'm keeping that on. That ton of extra health is actually really useful, especially in the later stages, so I'm definitely holding on to that. I forget how... Okay, here we go. Yeah, 3 floors. And then we get to go into the Flaming Volcano, which is a ton more difficult than the area we just went through. So, yeah, this isn't going to end well for me. Good chance. So yeah, this is, these levels from here on in are actually fully, procedurally generated. Nothing, well, some of it's been pre-made. And you have a choice of, searching all of the rooms for stuff like treasures and stuff. Or you can just try and run through as many levels as you possibly can. Another bloody shield? Jeez, game. Oh good, a potion. He needs that. I wonder what happens if I throw this at him. Huh. That's actually like a super effective potion, I think. Doesn't make sense that it has a skull in its icon, but okay, whatever. And you're just here fighting with your little buddy, and... I really do like this game. I really do. I enjoy it a lot. And I'm actually kind of surprised to say that. I wasn't expecting to be having nearly as much fun as I am having right now, even though I've been constantly losing on this dungeon, because the game's difficulty takes a pretty big upturn after the first dungeon, but I am really enjoying this. It's a good dungeon crawler experience. It's a lot better than bloody, Dungeon Hunt. Oh, bastard warped. And this guy's gonna warp away too, just watch. Oh no, we managed to kill him, okay. A wiggly fin and a kaboom scroll. I can't possibly imagine what that kaboom scroll actually does. And there's a good tactical balance between, you know, keeping stuff and, you know, choosing what stuff to throw out and holding on to stuff. Oh crap. Oh well, that was a trap. Bloody chests. And I'm enjoying the tactical balance this game has. I think it has a couple of bugs, which is... Actually, I kind of want that awesome shield just to see what it's like, so I'm going to give Ku a couple of these shields. The cool thing is that you can actually throw stuff at him and it'll actually increase the relevant things. So if you throw him shields, it'll increase his defense. If you throw him weapons, it'll increase his offense. And if you throw him magic stuff, it'll increase his magic power. He's learned safety first. What's safety first? Like, some of these skills I still haven't seen. Nullifies the damage done by treasure chest traps. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, just with all the random stuff there is in this game and how each individual run can turn out, I'm enjoying it more than enough to recommend it to pretty much anybody who's looking for this sort of experience. And this video is probably going to go until I die, which... Either that or I finish the dungeon. I mean, like, this shield might actually give me what I need to get through this dungeon, because there is an enemy on this dungeon who is an absolute asshole. Holy crap. They can fire, like, a stream of fire, and if you're in a corridor and if you're in the middle of a corridor and come across one of these things, you're screwed. You can't move out of the way. You can definitely throw stuff, because throwing stuff damages enemies, but I didn't have anything to throw at the time. Well, the 2 times that I died to a bloody phoenix. So, uh-oh. Oh no, not good. Help me out here, Ku, god damn it. Alright, let's use some of these skills, huh? Now that's the Phoenix bastards I'm talking about. Holy crap. I can't use items on this floor, so I'm kind of stuck with what I got. Come on, there we go. Now thankfully there is a button to just like stand still and wait, but I can't do it because I'm being chased around by this bastard. Thank Christ. Hey, another merchant. Let's see, pricey seafood, Sakura. I can buy some of this. I'll buy the seafood, sure. No wait, I gotta throw some stuff out. So let's sort all my stuff. Let's see, I'll throw my king stuff with him. What else have I got that I can throw him? Wiggly fin. There you go. That's a little bit of extra food for him. Cursed curry. That's probably not going to end well for him, so I'll just throw him these rice bowls. There we go, that'll do. I'll take the pricey seafood. Sakura Dirk isn't actually that good. I've actually come across one before, so I'm not going to buy it. Super Potion, way too expensive, and I'll just go up to him and pay for my stuff. And out I go. And you can also steal shit from him, as you saw before, and I had to run because he killed off my poor Ku. Oops. Ah, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally walked over a bad ward, and now I've got a HP of 1. So let's just stand in place and wait for this. Yeah, you press X and circle at the same time and you can do that. Remember that you can do that. Very useful trick. Also, Ku's back there fighting off something for me while I take care of these bastards. The game does have some performance issues, but to be fair, this is a turn-based game, so if you rush headlong into something and you get hurt because of the frame rate, well, it's kind of your fault. Take that shield, he's got high defense now. Take this potion. What's a panacea? Kills all status ailments. Okay. So let's just move on. Okay, nothing else worth keeping on this floor. Let's go to another floor. But I'm having a ton of fun with this. The Vita's got its first true Shiren the Wanderer style game, and I absolutely love it. Except for you, you freaking bastard of a thing. Get your ass over here. Another shield. I'll let him have it. And let's go. Have I been this far yet? I think I have. I really don't have much else to say. I enjoy the theme, the atmosphere, and just, you know, everything about the presentation I am quite enjoying. The gameplay is deep enough for me to be enjoying myself, while not so deep as to make me feel really stupid that I don't know all the stuff about it. And I really just, I am having a lot of fun with this. It's a little bit buggy at points, and I am quite... And I have come across one or two bugs already. I better throw him a potion before he goes down. Just use him to, you know... Warping bastard! But yeah, I enjoy this game immensely, and I encourage anyone who's looking for this sort of thing to pick it up. You know, I've said all I need to say, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn the music up and let you just enjoy the atmosphere. He just died, god damn it. Thankfully I can get him back up. So yeah, I'm just going to turn the music up, shut up, and let you enjoy the rest of the game. And go buy it if you like RPG experiences. This has been Blue Maxima. If I don't talk at the end, I'll see you all next time. Alright, sorry for the jump cut again, but yeah, my recording stuff I decided to cut out, but I've actually managed to get to a cutscene of some sort, so you can hear the voice acting.
違う。俺の名はゼウ。闇の魔導士。人は俺をこう呼ぶ。究極の魔力を意しさすらいの者。闇の魔導士、ゼオウイグルーと。
知らないんだけど、自称〇〇って流行ってるのかな。勇者さんたち見なかった？ 3人組の。勇者？ああ、あいつらか。あいつらなら這いつくばって何やらちまちま拾っていたぞ。まだ巻き菱拾ってたんだ。盛大にばらまいてたみたいだからな。お前ププルとか言ったな。そうだけど。お前が欲しい。お前をよこせ。え？もとい。お前が持っている究極食材が欲しい。究極食材を俺によこせ。君も伝説の魔導カレーを狙ってるの？いや、伝説の魔導カレーは手段に過ぎない。俺が欲しいのは究極の魔力だ。俺は究極の魔力を求めて旅をしている。カレーなんぞに興味はないが、究極の魔力を手に入れるためのカレー。せめて冒険者とか探検家とか。なんだ、その変なネズミは何と言ったんだ。多分君がカレーをバカにするから。ごたくはいい。さっさと言え。それってアウトローを気取ってブラブラしてるだけだね。なんだと。俺様の長年の野望を否定する気か。僕が言ってるんじゃないってば。許せん。伝説の魔導カレーを探し求めた俺の今までを侮辱するなど、あまり手荒な真似はしたくなかった。究極食材と魔導カレーのレシピ。ダメダメダメ、絶対ダメ。これはカレー屋さんを助ける秘策なんだから。変態さんなんかに渡さないから。だから俺は変態じゃない。何度言えばわかるんだ。それに変態が究極の魔力を手にしたら、究極の変態に。変態が周りの人にどんどん移って世の中変態だらけになる。そんな世の中にはさせないんだから。こうなったらその体に覚えさせてやる。
It makes these sorts of stupid jokes all the way through. Also, this is probably going to be a boss fight. Great. Music's changed. But yeah, basically this is a boss fight, and it makes these sorts of perverted jokes all the way through. For a game that doesn't allow heck or darn, for a game that allows heck or darn to be the closest it comes to swearing, there's lines like face humping that actually make me laugh because it seems so out of place. So let's see if I can actually find this boss I'm looking for. I did just record like 10 or so minutes of gameplay footage with no commentary over it, but I'm thinking I'll just, you know, cut that out. Oh god, here he comes. Let's use fire. Let's use more fire. Oh. Well. That went well. That went really well, didn't it? Well, shit. And the game autosaves. Well, that was absolutely brilliant. But at least Ku was still alive, so I still get to keep this weapon and this shield. Yeah. Great. Wonderful. So yeah, that is a look at Curse of the Great Curry God, or Sorcery Saga Curse of the Great Curry God, or whatever the bloody hell it wants to call itself. Good game, I like it, I recommend it. But then again, hopefully with just watching this you'll be able to tell if you'll be one of the people who likes this sort of Shyren the Wanderer style sort of dungeon crawling. So, this has been Blue Maxima, and I will see you all next time.